Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and this video is to talk about Trump's differential treatment of minorities and my perspective on that. As we all know, the White House has become a super spreader event. Trump's been sick, his wife, and many other people. And we don't even yet know how many deaths are going to occur because of that super spreader event. Recently, well, not so recently anymore, I came out with a mask video of how to make an N95 mask that got 2.5 million views. That was early in March. I believe in masks. It's really hard for me to see Trump not believing in masks and Trump not protecting our people in America. He calls it the China virus. The deal is, though, they didn't get as infected as we did. The people in China know to wear masks, and they have for a long time to protect themselves from diseases. It bothers me that he calls it the China virus. Their leaders were able to quell it from the Chinese population very fast. I don't believe in those crazy conspiracy theories. It is a virus that happened in nature. It's sad it's infected the world in this pandemic, but it's no one's fault. I think it's Trump's fault that he hasn't protected our population better, especially when it comes to minorities. The black population seems to have suffered the most with a 3-to-1 morbidity rate from the virus. Unfortunately, minorities have had the brunt of this, and low-income people. I am white privilege. You can look at me and you know that. Didn't really know what that term meant until Black Lives Matter happened and I investigated this. You'll see it all over my channel, my awakening to what a difference it is to wake up white in this world out of birth versus other minorities in this world. It's sad for me to see the discrimination that the Chinese are getting because of this virus. I went to China in August last year and had the time of my life speaking at an Amazon conference. There I met so many wonderful people. I was at this function right outside of Shanghai, and I got to see Shanghai, and I got to meet so many wonderful, nice people. They are industrious, they are hard workers, they are good people. I hate the division that this pandemic is bringing because of our leader, Trump. I haven't gone very political in my videos. My videos are about educating. I want this video to educate you to the way I see things because of watching this whole pandemic happen. My dad was in public health, so right away I got on this virus to learn all about it. I was out of the country when I saw this happen in China, and it spread across the world so fast, as we all know. To this day, we don't even know where this virus really originated from. There has been nothing conclusive on that. And Trump is blaming the Chinese, and he's making our country divided on prejudiceness against all minorities. This is so awful. Chinese and Asians especially have been discriminated against in our country because of the way Trump positions this virus. That's wrong. We are one world. We're all inclusive. We have a global economy, and we have global hearts that just want to love each other, most of us anyways. And the division Trump has given to our country has divided us almost to the point of civil war. It's crazy. We don't know what the future's going to bring with who's going to be leading our nation. But I've just been so disappointed with the way it's been led so far, especially when it comes to our international relations, the treatment of minorities that Trump doles out. I have someone very close to me in my life that is from China, and in fact, she might be related to me, maybe one day through one of my sons, and I'm thrilled. My trip to China showed me the vitality, the endurance, and the working hard ethic, and the beauty of China. During my trip to China, I got to know these wonderful ladies that were heading up the Amazon conference in the speaking event I was in. They showed me their city. It was beautiful. The Chinese are hardworking, industrious, smart, with full of life and smiles and acceptance. I really don't believe in Trump's inference that this was all concocted by China to be thrown at us, that this virus was something manipulated by the Chinese. That divides us. There is no truth, there's no facts in that theory. I hate that inference. The types of statements that Trump says, and you can pick from a slew of them because they're everywhere, is dividing our nation. That's not okay with me. I hope it's not okay with you. And I hope you make comments on this video of thoughts that come to your mind about what is good or not good and what your opinion is. We all get our opinion in America. Free speech. You can say anything on my channel, just don't swear, and I'm going to leave it up because it's thought-provoking. We're all having these conversations around our COVID bubble dinner tables, aren't we? And I hope as you contemplate these deep thoughts with me that we think about the horrificness of racism in our country and the discrimination we have against minorities. I'm so happy to say this, and I don't mind at all if you say, "What do you know about it, you white girl?" That's a fair statement to me if you want to write that, because I didn't know much. And maybe many white people don't know much about this, and that's how our country is evolving now that we have all this on the table and so much in the news about all this stuff happening in our world. It's because we need to evaluate and make the field a level playing field for everyone in our country and everyone in the world. We need to come together. We need to take concrete actions now. Now is the time for us to unify. And I'm pointing out the black population, but y'all know it's every ethnicity that's not white in America that gets bad treatment. The poverty levels, the lack of opportunity, the schools, the poor medical care. Trump got A+ treatment when he got the virus. I think most everybody in America knows they're not going to get that kind of treatment. They're not going to get that kind of special attention. That's reserved for the status of White House population. And that's not fair. Concrete action needs to happen now for all ethnicities in the United States and the prejudice happening against foreigners in our country. That's not right. And religions. I haven't even gotten to that. We are all one. And under Trump's leadership, we saw the murder of George Floyd right on camera. It is immoral and irrational to simply blame COVID-19 on the Chinese. We need to be spreading love at this time and inclusion and reaching out to other people and level that playing field. We need our leaders in the White House to be good character, strong individuals that can lead and bring our country to a better and brighter future with more fairness and extinct discrimination in our country. A vaccine will certainly help the whole world with how we counteract the COVID-19 virus. But until then, wear your mask, keep social distance, and wait for science to catch up. But believe in science and follow science and love one another. I'm Rebecca Brand. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell up there to be notified of my next video. And if you want this message to go out, the best way you can help me is to make a comment and give it a like. It helps this video to be seen by more people. If you don't agree, make a comment too. Share your opinion and give us your reasoning. Everybody reads the comments, probably more than listening and watching me. So do your part to say what you think. I'm going to be looking at these comments and thinking of another COVID-19 video because people keep requesting that from me. And by the way, people kept telling me of how racist it's been in our country. And so I felt compelled to make this video. I hope you like it. I'm going to sign off now from beautiful Santa Barbara, Hendry's Beach, one of my favorite places to hang out. So I hope one day you might visit Santa Barbara and come hang out with me. If you see me on the beach, give me a big wave. Let's take a selfie. But I so appreciate my audience and you listening to me. I hope you don't unsubscribe because of my strong views right now, but I felt compelled. Bye. And I love you. I love the world. If you like this video, if it resonates with you, here are some others I took on the same subject. It's got a whole playlist about Black Lives Matter, and also about Corona recipes and all kinds of things. They're on my channel, and you can find them over here.